Hi, it's Theo here from ChatTalent, and I'm here with Lee and Simon from IBM. Hi guys, how you doing?
Good, thanks Theo.
Hey Theo. Good mate.
Thank you. So tell me why you're here today.
Off to you, Lee.
Well, at IBM we're reinventing, how we're doing talent acquisition end to end. So for me, it's a great opportunity to see what our competitors and some of my industry peers are doing in the space as well. So, yeah.
And I'm here to stitch Lee up and get him on these video interviews, but no, we're exhibiting as well. So obviously we've got a lot of AI products, Watson, in the talent acquisition space and the HR space. So we're here kind of evangelising that and talking to people.
Excellent. So what have you seen today? What have you been up to, other than clearly selling your product?
I don't have a product to sell, but yeah, a bit of everything, which is great. So I've literally just come from the well-being and engagement room, which is a nice sort of flip 180, I guess, from what I've seen this morning. But I guess just the opportunity to see some high-level thoughts from Google this morning, from chief economist, but then also going into some product demos and some masterclasses. I think just to have that variety has been really good.
Yeah, I was in Bill Borman and Joe Lockwood did a really cool piece on D&I, which is a really hot topic in the talent acquisition space at the moment. So yeah, some interesting insights came from that.
Excellent. Yes, I was at True yesterday, and it seemed a big theme of the day. It's really good. So what are the plans now for the next couple of days?
Probably to try and broaden out again. I think a lot of the events that I go to tend to be very TA specific. The great thing about Unleashed, obviously, is it's part of the broader HR ecosystem. So I think we have to be cognizant of the fact that we do fit into a wider talent management piece. So I think looking at some performance management, looking at some onboarding stuff as well, that's my goal.
I'm just here networking, really, meeting some existing friends, making some new ones. Yeah.
Excellent. So what does the future hold? What will you be looking out for? What are you going to utilise from a tech perspective?
I think we have a pretty big digital and AI roadmap as it is. So really it's looking to validate that with some good networking conversations with others to see how they're getting on, how they're progressing. Also, we do have a number of clients who are using our tools as well in our system. So really for me as a peer who's using the same tools, to find out how they're getting on, some of their successes, challenges, and co-creating through that process as well. So yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't have put it better than Lee, really. Like we're here looking to broaden our view on the whole HR space and what's happening across it. Yeah.
Good. And what are the big challenges you're facing at the moment?
Same as everyone, the race for digital talent. We used to operate in a very different space where we had enviable brand permission and our skills were very linear and well defined. And now we don't know who our talent ecosystem is, our competitor landscape or ecosystem is, and we're facing a skill shortage in the millions. So how we tackle that with pace and agility for such a large organisation, that's a big challenge for us.
So that's the thing keeping you up at night?
Amongst other things, yes.
I think we're seeing a perfect storm. Like lots of talent leaders we speak to are expected to do more with less, and then in the backdrop of digital talent and skill shortages and the expectation for consumer grade experiences, it's hard to deliver what the business expects of you. So yeah, I think plenty keeping TA leaders up at night.
Good. And what does the future hold, do you think?
Obviously, it's a continuation of how we use AI, probably. It's a very common theme as you go through conversations and presentations today. What I like is that we've moved from this conceptual, what is AI, how is it going to impact us? I think everybody now is a little bit more aware of what the implications are, and it's more about how do we collectively make sure that we drive that in the right way with the right outcomes. And the conversation seems to move more from, is it going to replace humans, to, no, it's humans driving this, but how do we optimize the use of it?
A Europa League win for Arsenal, maybe?
I doubt it. I'm an Arsenal fan, but I doubt that.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy Wales won on the weekend, so that'll keep you going for the rest of the year. Anyway, really lovely to meet you both. Thanks for your time. Enjoy Unleash.
Thank you. Cheers, Theo. Thanks.
Cheers.